A refinery is burning 1,600 kilometers from Ukraine. And in 59 Russian regions, drivers are being rationed at the pump. Overnight, Ukrainian drones reached Perm, on the edge of the Urals, more than 1,500 kilometers from the border, and set fire to the Lukoil refinery there, one of Russia's 10 largest. It was the fourth Russian refinery struck in 3 days, after Ufa and Nizhnekamsk. The same night, Ukraine hit the Marinovka military airfield and damaged a Su-34 fighter on the ground at Akhtubinsk. Moscow said it shot down 325 drones. President Zelensky's phrase for all of it, long-range sanctions, bringing the consequences of the war, as he put it, back to where it came from. And the consequences are compounding. Fuel is now rationed in some form across 59 Russian regions. And Russia, one of the world's great oil producers, is importing petrol from India and Morocco, paying 80 rubles a litre on the St Petersburg exchange for imported fuel against 54 for its own. Its seaborne crude exports have fallen 5 weeks running, the longest slide of the war. And a strange feedback loop. To stretch supplies, Russia lowered its fuel quality standards, and cars burning the cheaper petrol need their oil changed nearly twice as often, so motor oil has jumped 40%. And the shortage is now crossing borders. Petrol is up around 10% across Central Asia, and Kyrgyzstan, which buys 9/10 of its fuel from Russia, says it has 6 weeks of reserves left. But Russia is running the same playbook in reverse. Today Kyiv held a day of mourning for the 16 killed in Wednesday's 9-hour barrage, which also damaged a children's hospital. Overnight, another 135 drones came. In Sumy, one was flown deliberately into a 2-story apartment block. And on the coast, Russia's campaign against Odesa's ports is doing to Ukraine what Ukraine is doing to Russian oil. Grain exports have collapsed by more than 90% since early July. No vessel has entered Odesa's ports this month, and Ukraine's central bank expects to lose $2.5 billion this year. 2 countries, each burning the other's economy. Russia's losses passed 1,474,000 troops, and it lost nearly 2,000 drones in a single day, one of the highest daily figures of the war. On the ground, 234 clashes, with 26 of them at Pokrovsk alone. And on Monday, Ukraine's 35th Independence Day, more than 30 countries will meet in Kyiv, the coalition of the willing, gathering in a city under fire to talk about what security guarantees might look like if this war ever stops. That wraps up today's update. If you found this useful, press the like button and subscribe in order to support this channel. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.